You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, roughly like a year ago, if I'm not mistaken, we lost the great Pete Rose. And no doubt about it, guys, Pete Rose is one of the greatest baseball players that ever lived. He is the all-time hits leader in Major League Baseball history. I believe also he was a 17-time All-Star and a 3-time World Series champion, also a league MVP. I don't know about you guys, but that definitely sounds like Hall of Famer to me. It does. But for the better part of 40 plus years now, Pete Rose has been blackballed by the Hall of Fame. He should easily be in the Hall of Fame, guys. No doubt about it. I mean, they're letting lesser players into the Hall of Fame. No disrespect to CC Sabathia. He got into the Hall of Fame. I believe he's actually a Hall of very good guy. I don't believe he's a Hall of Famer. But no doubt about it, guys, he is no Pete Rose. He's not even remotely in the same category as Pete Rose. That is how great of a player Pete Rose is. Well, President Trump now has come out and he has destroyed Major League Baseball. For the way Pete Rose has been treated, even after his death, he's still not in the Hall of Fame. Now, I'm not saying that Pete Rose is a saint. Obviously, he wasn't. He betted on baseball. He shouldn't have did it. But he actually bet on his team to win and not to lose. Still, he shouldn't have done it. But guys, really? Not being in the Hall of Fame with his resume? This is insane. So let's go and get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, support us by becoming a channel member. Our member live stream is every single Friday, starts at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We appreciate the support. So here we go, guys. Right over here at TMZ Sports. President Donald Trump rips lazy ass MLB over Pete Rose Hall of Fame. Promises full pardon. Yes. Now, Pete Rose actually had a conviction, and I believe he did like 5 months in prison. Why? Because he didn't report some income on some autographs he signed. Other words, they wanted to tax him. Yeah. Taxation is theft anyway, guys. This is completely ridiculous, man, that he actually went to prison for that. Says here, opening day is still a few weeks away, but President Donald Trump threw one high and tight Friday night, torching baseball for not enshrining the late legend Pete Rose in Cooperstown. President of the United States, a big baseball fan, unloaded on MLB leadership and Hall of Fame voters, blasting commish Rob Manfred, although not by name, and writers for keeping the all-time hit leader out of the Hall, even in death. This is what he wrote here, guys, on Truth Social. Quote, Major League Baseball didn't have the courage or decency to put the late, great Pete Rose, also known as Charlie Hustle, into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Trump wrote on Truth Social. Now he is dead. Will never experience the thrill of being selected, even though he was a far better player than most who made it. Yeah, no doubt about it. And can only be named posthumously. What a shame. Donald Trump's not wrong about Pete Rose being better than most in Cooperstown, and that's saying a lot. I mean, guys, I know the Baseball Hall of Fame is actually tough to get into, but man, they have definitely let some questionable people into the Hall of Fame. I'm talking about guys that just don't have the resume that's even close to Pete Rose get in. The Cincinnati Reds legend was one of the very greatest to grace a diamond. 47 continued, promising to wipe the slate clean for Rose after he was convicted of failing to report income he earned from signing autographs, a felony, in 1990. I mean, guys, think about how dumb this is. Quote, anyway, over the next few weeks, I will be signing a complete pardon of Pete Rose who shouldn't have been gambling on baseball, so we agree there, but only ever on his team winning. He never bet against himself or the other team. The president ended his diatribe by highlighting a few of Pete's career achievements and with a warning for baseball. Quote, he had the most hits by far in baseball history and won more games than anyone in sports history. Baseball, which is dying all over the place, should get off his fat, lazy ass and elect Pete Rose, even though it's far too late, into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Yeah, he should definitely be in, man. Not even close, man. But these sports writers, man, I don't know if they'll ever let him in. I really don't. I mean, these sports writers, man, are pretty brutal when it comes to who they actually let in. I mean, you actually see guys that are no-brainer Hall of Famers. They'll let them actually sit there, 7-8 years. And what did they actually do? They didn't do nothing. Okay? But for Pete Rose, oh no, you can't bet on baseball. Cheating has been going on in baseball forever, guys. It has been going on forever. But anyway, Rose was permanently banned from Major League Baseball in 1989 after an investigation concluded he wagered on baseball, which he later admitted to, leaving him ineligible for the Hall. Despite pressure over the years from fans and people like Trump, who previously spoke out for Pete, MLB hasn't budged on their stance. The 17-time All-Star, 3-time World Series champion, and National League Most Valuable Player died in September at the age of 83. So, guys, he's only been dead, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. About 6 months. About 6 months. And he's going to his grave without actually being enshrined. They should definitely put him in, but it's definitely not going to be the same as him actually being there. They took that away from him, man. He's been punished probably more than any great athlete ever. Now, I believe also Bonds, Roger Clemens, no doubt about it, guys. Think of this here. You actually have probably the greatest pitcher of all time, the greatest hitter of all time, or player in all time, because Pete Rose has the most hits. I was talking about Barry Bonds there, and Pete Rose. 3 of the greatest ever are not in the Hall of Fame. Think about that. They are not in the Hall of Fame. Now, I believe that Clemens and Bonds probably have a better shot of actually getting in than Pete Rose. Pete Rose has definitely been a pariah. I mean, they don't want him. Alex Rodriguez, man, he should be in too, man. No doubt about it. Alex Rodriguez, forget about steroids, man. They let David Ortiz in. They let David Ortiz, who was also in that Mitchell report. They let him in, but not A-Rod. MLB, you got some problems, man. You got some serious problems. A-Rod won how many MVPs? 3, 4, something like that? Yeah. But anyway, guys, that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.